Hey, all right, we got a great segment, so we're just gonna dive right in. We're talking about a pitch speed reaction time. We got a conversion chart here that our partners at Pocket Radar made, and basically what this is doing, these numbers, from the distance that a ball is thrown, you have a certain amount of reaction time. From 60 foot 6 inches, we have a little bit more. But when we want to start mimicking the speeds of the game, we can't always throw from 60 foot 6 inches. So what we're going to show you here is what we use here in our training, these speed conversion charts. This is saying the distance that is thrown and the speed. So we're looking here at this one. If a ball's thrown from 30 feet at 30 miles an hour, you know, we're going to start to get roughly about an 88 mile an hour speed. What we're going to jump up into, we're going to give you guys a look at what 85, 90, and 95 looks like. I know we all have aspirations of hitting 90 mile an hour fastballs. We're going to give you a chance to see if you can do it. We're going to go over here. We have our iron mic set at about 40 feet. That's feet in distance right there. We're going to have it starting out throwing about 60, 61 miles an hour, and that's the equivalent of about 85 miles an hour. We're going to then bump it up, and we're going to start throwing it about 68 miles an hour. And that'll be the equivalent of 95, and then we'll get somewhere right in between there and give you a look at 90. When we do our high-speed pitch recognition training, it's very important because when you start talking about a hitter's reaction time, man, that's the amount of time when the swing starts to the time it gets to impact. We have our people here at Zep Trainer, the sensor, that measures that hand speed and that time to reaction. Great tool, one of the best devices I've seen that's measuring it, and we use training like this to help us with our hand speed. So let's go on over here. The guys are ready. We're going to just fire up the iron mic. Take a look at it. See if you can hit this. It's coming right into your living room. You're going to get a good look at what Major League guys see on a daily basis. When you start talking about 85 to 95 miles an hour, that's top-end speed at your higher levels. You guys have aspirations of going on to college and pro baseball. Well, this is what you're going to be looking at night in and night out. All right, we got our catcher all geared up. We have our hitter here. He has the GoPro on his head, so you're going to get to see a great perspective of exactly what he's looking at. All right, here we go. Boom, first pitch right in there. You see it right here. We're using our ball coach to measure it. 61 miles an hour. Boom, right there. So now you see that he's looking right down the barrel of this fastball. That's what 85 looks like coming right at you. Let's look at one more. All right, let's speed the machine up, and we're going to show you what 85, 90 looks like. All right, we got them ready. They're going to fire it up right here at 90 miles an hour. Let's look and see what the speed comes up at. 64, that converts to a 90 mile an hour fastball. That's what it looks like coming right at you. Nice. That's the beauty of the ball coach here is on a continuous mode. This really helps with our training. We're setting markers for our brain when we're doing this. This kid right here is 13 years old. But the thing is, he's going to start getting measured on this speed. All right, you start looking at the next levels here. The sooner we get him at least reacting to it and seeing it, it helps him to adjust. All right, we're going to crank the next one up at 95, and you're going to really get to see a good fastball coming at you. All right, here we go. 95 coming right at you, folks. All right, so we start looking at that conversion speed right here. 67, that's equal to 95. Remember, we're talking, this is from 40 foot away, so the amount of time that you have with this distance at this speed is equal to a 95 mile an hour fastball. Are you reacting quick enough to hit this pitch? Well, we hope you are. Again, this continues on with our series of measuring the speed of the game. It's all about reaction time, hand speed. We have great metrics that measure this. You want to get better? This is your level that you're shooting for. Hey, we're going to keep on going. We'll see you guys on the next segment.